2022 Lexus GX 460 configuration, color concept, release date. The initial Land Cruiser can track its origins back to 1950 when the United States government chose Toyota to generate a vehicle with similar specs to the unique Jeep. The decision birthed one of the world's best line of off-roaders nevertheless in manufacturing virtually 70 years later. In the intermediate of 1980, Toyota decided to construct a smaller-sized model of its legendary Land Cruiser. This week's checker, the 2022 Lexus GX 460, traces its origins to the Prado viewing as in 2002, Lexus decided to develop a magnificent edition of the remarkably competent SUV. The one we are screening in the week stays to a quite simple method, a sturdy power plant, a Cure journey, and a body-on-frame design just as satisfied on the street or away from the defeated route. In addition, the luxury carmaker is no unknown person to developing some of the more effective cars on the marketplace. This degree of traditions and away from roading expertise arrives at a price, even so, which in circumstances like the is $71,000, so let's observe how this famous device fares as a daily driver. Feature. Straight to the correct of the shifter, you'll discover 4 changes that control your drive elevation, journey rigidity, 4-tire travel ting, and a slope descent feature. This is exactly where the GX's items enter into enjoy. The changes are super easy to use and permit you to control your away-roading knowledge about relief. Exterior and interior. This second-era 2022 Lexus GX 460 has become in the industry since 2009, and Lexus did their very best always to keep and attempt the design arching refreshing. Eliminated are the normal halogen front lights and small entrance grille design, changed by Lexus massive front end, which most models reveal. Flanking its large jaws are 2 up-to-date front lights provided with guided daytime jogging lighting fixtures. The changes are a little more simple but similarly to successful. New tail lighting as effectively as a remodeled rear fender assist adds spice to the total aesthetic. Our tester got fixed with the recommended Sport Design package, a $2,020 alternative, which is liable for the nice exterior details. The common GX appearance considerably elder without one, so that we envy choosing it. Although some SUVs are all show and no-go, this is not necessarily one of them. The good reason why all the new details work very well has typically to do with the gentle lines of the 2022 Lexus GX 460 unique design that has old adequately. This by no implies appears to be a 10-year outdated vehicle from the outdoors, the on the inside, nonetheless, is one more narrative. It continues to be typically unaffected, no less than from a visible point of view, considering that its unique release in 2009. The quality of the components is definitely up to the criteria predicted of a Lexus, and no intrusive rattles are showing bad construct quality. It is extremely old, specifically when viewing the middle of the dashboard and the infotainment system, which, even though it has become current, fails to appear. Excavating additional into the infotainment uncovers additional gremlins, primarily to do with that menu system, which incred up an empty display a couple of instances while moving Miami's southern part of the edge. It is also rewarding to bring up this 2022 model that failed to come with Apple CarPlay or Android Auto Unity. The notable plus in the interior have been the large lush car ATS that have been supremely comfy and the awesome toggle changes for the away-roading factors. Specification. Discussing products less than the hood, you'll locate a total peach of an engine. It's a 4.6-liter V8 generating 301 horsepower and 329 lb-ft of torque. The stats may well not appear like a lot contemplating the 5,400 lb control weight, but it deals with being extremely clean and failing to truly feel with a lack of any circumstance. That is not this power plant's party part, nevertheless, in a world of hybrid, turbo, and complicated engines, this V8 is as simple as could be and claims to be one of the most dependable cars now available. The Land Cruiser line has been highly regarded to be bulletproof, and this Lexus aspires to proceed with that tradition. Mated to the great engine is a normal 6-rate automatic transmission which makes great use of the power and only furthers that enhancing of the level of smoothness. Even though it won't acquire any prizes for quickness to react, it's more than satisfactory for walking around the village in superior comfort. 2022 Lexus GX460 price and release date. It's only while in the travel in which the 2022 Lexus GX460 $71,240 price label starts to sensible. When you get started to picture it much less like a family SUV and much more like a VIR device, it will become far more of a great deal. Consumers that won't place its away from roading chops to very good, you are definitely more satisfied with a Lexus RX, but when you are not scared of moving away from the concrete every as soon as in a when, the GX is the greatest of equal worlds.